projects being executed in the Southeast. How instructive is that?
That is a reflection of the general views of people that there have been so much talking since the last 3 years. People want to see and believe because they are actually losing confidence in the government and they seem not to trust people that are in government. But beyond the issue of projects, there is a critical aspect of governance that is being abused presently, which, if not taken care of, will destroy the whole essence of governance, which is the return to the dark days of impunity. Things you can see in Museveni, Uganda, on cruises as Burundi. Come to think about it, you have a government that promised, because people were scared that things that happened in 1983 will repeat. And President Buhari said he's a converted Democrat, that he will run a government based on the sacred principles of democracy and those principles of constitutional governance. First, disrespect to the judiciary. Courts of competent jurisdictions will deliver judgment. The president and his government will completely disregard it without anybody saying anything. That is on one part. The issues of human rights. Look at the World Press Freedom Report that has put Nigeria on 122 position. Look at Abiri case. You took somebody, a journalist, you locked him up for 2 good years. Is this place Uganda? Now you are done with that. Not only that, look at the case of Premium Times. Look at the issue of demolition. And because the president body language supports this impunity, other state government of APC is following. Look at Narasara, where the Breeze FM was demolished. Look at Oyo, where the governor has demolished Fresh FM. So you can see this constant and this return to abuse of human rights and these sacred principles of democracy. They are no longer respected. And look at those women in Owerri. These women protested, for goodness sake. Protests, which is provided under, I think, Section 40, ordinary protest. You lock them up, and then you lock them up in jail for up to September. And the APC governor that was in Imo Ugochinyere went to Daura, and he's felicitating with Mr. President. And these women, your citizens, are locked up for protesting. If people cannot protest, just like they put police 24 hours near Transcorp Hilton, the Unity Fountain, every day you take policemen that are supposed to be either in Zamfara or in Benue helping to resolve the issue of killings to be guiding Unity Fountain, where people are supposed to freely express themselves. And people are keeping quiet. If there's any big threat to government, to our democracy, it is this flagrant abuse of our rules of constitutional engagement.
Do you blame what the your state government does and what the Imo state government does on the president? Because we are operating a federal system of government.
You have a leader.
Shouldn't they take responsibilities?
Yes, they are emulating the body language. They are emulating the body language of the leader of their party. Because if the president cannot respect rule of law, are you expecting the governors of the APC to respect rule of law?
But don't they each have responsibilities within their jurisdiction? Of course, they do have responsibility. But the point I'm trying to make is that this thing is drawing from national down to state level. And because there is this culture, for instance, you saw when people went into the sacred institution of the parliament, stole the mess, ran away, they were on videos. What did the government do? Have you seen anybody charged for that kind of heinous crime against democracy? The man that led the DSS, blocked National Assembly, the former DG of SS, is he standing trial even when the police report has conclusively...
He's been removed from office.
Removal from office for a matter that is close to treason? No, is that what the person deserves? Like, just like you removed the former SJ Babachi Alawa and you have not charged him? Oh, come on.